Hi, this is Chef Steve from Keto Helper. You can find us on Facebook. Join our group. We all share our great recipes, and today I'm doing something I've been wanting to do for a long time. So we're going to do this for the first time together. One thing I don't like about the keto diet is no more pizza, right? I want pizza. It's the manna of life. And so I found a way to make a delicious pizza without having a lot of carbs. And I call it Chickaroni Pizza. So we're going to get started right away. I started before you came here. We have a sauce that's reducing down, okay? What I did was I took a sauce. Now you can buy any kind of sauce you want, but what you do want to do is check how many carbohydrates are in it, because some of them are loaded with sugar. This one's pretty low, but there are others that are low. You can even use tomato sauce if you want on a budget. And so what I'm going to do, though, I like garlic, as I said before, and I don't want it raw. So I'm going to put a tablespoon of garlic in my sauce as I reduce it, because I like a little extra garlic. Now, you can use garlic powder or whatever, but if you've got fresh garlic, use it. Now, if you notice, I got the lid askew a little bit, because I want to reduce it down. I'm going to turn it up a little bit because I cool it off of that garlic. So remind me to turn that down in a second, okay? So what we're going to do is, we've got a few ingredients here. We're going to brown some chicken, okay? That's going to be our crust today, is our chicken. But not just any chicken. You can use thigh meat or breast meat. I happen to have breast here. And what we're going to do, I'll just stick around here. We're going to take these breasts, we're going to cut them in half, okay? Pretty simple. And once we cut them in half, now my wife said, you're wearing a good shirt. You don't want to splatter over that. And I said, well, I got a trick I'm going to show you. So let's do the trick, okay? And she was even cleaning up my trick. I said, no, I need that. So here we go. We have a plastic bag, a pretty heavy plastic bag. Let's try it out here. Let's put a couple of these in there and see what happens. This way you won't be splattering on yourself, right? Well, let's see if it works. You know, it looks good in theory. Okay, I've got a coacker here, right? So we want to flatten these out. So we're making pizza crust, right? And you don't want to shred them. You want to go till right before being shredded. Now I think that's pretty good right there. Okay, let's take a look. Oh yeah, there's our pizza crust. All right, we'll just set that there. We'll do the next batch. I think we can get this done in one more coacking, I think. Yeah, it's not hard, and the bag is really a nice idea because, you know, this stuff would splatter everywhere. Even if you're not wearing one of your nice shirts, you don't want it to splatter on the refrigerator or whatever. That's flattening out nice. You see that? You don't have to go for paper thin, but just reduce it down, okay? All right, there we go. No, I should have. The Megadeth, right? The high heat is what it is. And we're going to just brown the chicken. We're not going to thoroughly cook it, but we are going to thoroughly brown it, okay? And I'm going to put it, again, in my favorite broiler pan bottom, which I've lightly coated with olive oil, right? So I think this is starting to get hot already. Let's see. You want to wait till it's hot so you hear that noise? Then you know that you're searing in all the things you want to have seared in, all the juices and things. You want these kind of flat because this is our pizza dough. Flatten out. That's flat, that's flat. Now you might have to do it in two, do some and then do some again if your pan isn't big enough. And I don't know if our pan's going to be big enough, but I think we might make it work. Yeah, we're going to make it work. This is going to work. Just need room for one more. Always room for one more, right? There we go. We got it. Yoo-hoo. Now again, I'm cooking this on a really high temperature. Okay. Now I've got this sauce still reducing. It's getting thicker, and it's also cooking the garlic a little bit. Actually, it's thick enough. Now I'll just put the lid on it, let that garlic cook a little bit. Now I'm going to say cook, brown, 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 brown. Okay? And while we're browning that, come over here and we'll look at the fresh ingredients we're going to use, okay? I'm just having fun. I've got fresh organic oregano and fresh organic basil. I already chopped them up before we started. I have some olives, that's for my wife, she likes those, and some green peppers for pizzazz. Not a whole lot. We don't want to give them a green pepper pizza, but just a little bit. And then mozzarella cheese, okay? And pepperoni. Where that comes from, I'm not sure, but it tastes good, right? So take a look. Oh, look at that. Give it 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6. Oh, my splatter guard. I forgot about that, didn't I? Are you counting? Are we down to 1? Okay, let's check it out. Let's get some browning. Oh, yeah. That's good. Oh, yeah. Yep, yep. Yeah, there we go. Now, if we had a lower heat, it just wouldn't really do anything, as you can see, because even at the highest heat, it's having trouble, getting that brown like you like. But it's getting there. So, this is all going to happen pretty quick. The preparation wasn't long, but when we put it together, we're going to bake it at 400 degrees, a pretty hot oven, for 25 to 30 minutes. And when you're done, my goodness, you're going to have a treat. Now, my wife said only cook a little bit, but I said to myself, cook more, because what is better than pizza? Leftover pizza is better than pizza. So tomorrow, I get pizza again, except it's Easter. Tomorrow, maybe we'll have something else with it. So. All right, just a little longer on that, and then we'll be just about done. You see how much fun this would be if you're on the keto diet, and you're like feeling like you're deprived in any way? Have a chickaroni pizza. Surprise the family. Even your kids would like it. Even your non-keto friends would like it. I always like dishes that non-keto people would like, and this definitely is one of them. So there. Okay, we're there. We are there. We can turn that off. We'll turn all of them off, okay? Off. There we go. And we'll go ahead and just stack these up. I don't even mind having oil in there, do you? No, let's just do that. Let's just do that. It's going to be great. There's our pizza crust. Okay? Got to use a little imagination, right? But it's going to be delicious, and it's going to be good for you. And here's our sauce. This reduced down to more of a paste now. And we're going to spread that over all of our chicken. And you can group it together if you want it to kind of look like a pizza, I suppose, huh? I should do it this way so you can see what's going on. Yeah. Boom, boom. Get every drop, It's all good. You don't want those tomatoes to die in vain. You want them to have a fulfilled life, right? To fulfill their measure. Look at that. That looks good, right? What should we do first? I don't know. Let's take a look. I know definitely we want to put the oregano on. Definitely. Now look at that. Fresh oregano. You don't have to do this. It just makes it more fun, right? Got to be better for you, huh? And then the fresh basil. Yum, yum, yum. Look at that. It's just already looking good, right? I think it's looking good, personally. Okay? And then, let's go ahead and do the cheese, shall we? Now, you can do more cheese if you want to. There's no harm in that. And I think we'll do olives next. This is your artistic area here. You can do it however you want to do it. I think that's about enough. Or I won't have any, because I'm not a big olive fan. Love olive oil, but I don't love olives for some reason. Let's go ahead and put the pepperoni on next. And you want to cover that. This is the fun part. So you really get the sense that you're having a pepperoni pizza. And we'll dump a few green peppers on top. How about that? This is going to be fun, guys. And how long have I taken? Not very long, right? So if you're thinking, oh, I don't have time to cook. I do the keto diet. I just don't have time. You know, that's the problem. Because I work a lot, or I sleep a lot, or I do whatever a lot. It doesn't take that much time. And you know, my family that is doing this, my brother-in-law has lost 50 pounds. My goodness sakes. So this is pretty fun. All right, you think that's enough? I think that's enough for now, right? And then let's put a few green pepper on top. Right? Okay. That's it, right? My oven is preheated at 400 degrees. In the oven, 25-30 minutes. And we are going to have a great chickaroni pizza tonight. Thanks for watching. Be sure and become our friend on Keto Helper on Facebook. I'll see you next time. Bye.